Alright, Bonehawks, this video is all about Quan. Ed Boon tweeted out yesterday that one of the Pro League events, CCXP in Brazil, should be fun, with this little teaser of Shang Tsung saying to Quan, "I wish our alliance was a little more deadly," and then Quan just laughs at him, just laughs in his face. Ha 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 ha. So I got to thinking, I'm like, what are they going to do with Quan? As soon as Quan drops, I am not going to be playing Sindel anymore. I will be sticking strictly to Quan and Shujinko, so that's what you can expect. Everything Quan on this channel, everything that I find. And I thought I'd post kind of a wish list of the things that I think that he should have, and things that I kind of hope that he does have. So yeah, that being said, we're just going to take a little jump to the past here, so let's get into it.
Accept your death.
Whoa, what is this outdated monstrosity? This is MKX, and I wanted to do a little bit of a history background, because we have a lot of new subscribers that may not know the background behind the whole Bonehawks thing. This game is where it started. This is where the Bonehawks started in Mortal Kombat 9. My Quan was really well known in the tournament scene. I brought him the farthest as far as tournaments go. Like at EVO, I think I got 17th with Quan. I saw somebody comment, and I had to laugh, because it's just such a great comment, and they said, "I know that I'm a Bonehawk. I don't know why, but I know that I am." So I wanted to show you the context of where that came from. So in this game, by the way, we have this move that I deemed the Bonehawk Shuffle, which is just when I do this. Sometimes I'll do that when we win. In his win animation, Quan has these skeletons pop up behind him, and they have little mohawks made out of bones, which I affectionately called the Bonehawks, and I kind of figured, like, hey, what should I should have a fan base name, you know? And I thought, oh, the Bonehawks is fitting, because, so here we go, Bonehawk Shuffle, Bonehawk Shuffle. And then we see the Bonehawks come up, because they kind of stand behind Quan the same way that y'all kind of stand behind me, so I really appreciate it. Look at those mohawks! So anyways, that was just a side tour to explain that. So the moves that I think that Quan should have are pretty basic. I think most Quan players would agree. Skull projectile. I hope the skull have Bonehawks. That would be sick for my branding. Thank you, NRS. And his trance. That is such an iconic move. If they take it away at this point, I will be very disappointed. Plus, I think the trance will mesh really well with Shujinko, which I'm really hoping for. Because if you can get any sort of combo extender, usually you can get pretty big damage with Shujinko. And then the Skydrop, how good or bad it is. Usually this is his worst move. It's also always his armored move, but it's just like memeably bad. I made a video on it that maybe I'll link up there somewhere if you want to watch it. Just all the reasons that this move sucks in this game. So, and then the last one is the runes, and I imagine being able to distance them will probably return. Now, the properties for all of these moves, I think, will probably change a bit. I imagine that they'll probably have trance not be quite as long in this game, just because of like cameo stuff that could happen. So I think it'd probably be similar to Sindel's Scream, same kind of idea. And then runes being directional, you know, that kind of a thing. I think that'll probably stay. So yeah, those are the things that I can say I'm pretty confident for sure will return with Quan gameplay. Now, some things that I think won't return, I think because we've already seen it in the invasions mode, I don't think this bat is coming back. Plus, having an assist already in an assist type game would be kind of crazy. That being said, I would like to see him do something with skeletons, you know, like maybe instead of like, there's somewhere could deviate. Instead of the skull, maybe he like creates a big green skeleton and throws that at you instead, you know? That could be kind of cool. But I think something to do with like resurrecting and whatnot could be like super cool with Quan. But yeah, as far as like the summoner variation with this bat, I don't think we're seeing that or anything of the kind returning in Mortal Kombat 1. As far as his sorcerer shenanigans, I don't really see, like, Serena already has the meter drain portal, so I really don't see like that coming back in this game. And I think the armor portal was maybe a little bit too strong. But I think that if they dulled this down a little bit, like maybe like had it on the screen for less, then maybe it could return. But that's a pretty cracked move unless the startup is really slow. So if there's anything that might return, it's the chip extender portal. But all in all, I really don't think that we're going to see any sort of a sorcerer kind of a thing return here. I think that was just a gimmick for one game, and the way that we've seen them being used in the invasions mode kind of tells me that it's probably not coming back. Warlock is really the only variation where I could see like some moves coming back, like using like little portal moves and that kind of thing. Kind of move around the kick in the butt. I think those moves are super cool. I would love to see them back reimagined in some way or another. Idea, maybe he summons a portal behind him and his projectile actually he throws it behind him and it comes out the other side of the screen. Something like that would be pretty cool. But yeah, playing around with portals and stuff, I could see the problem with MK1 Quan in the story mode is he's very much a placeholder. Like, you can tell those aren't his moves. I think the animation of his runes is like the same as Shang Tsung in MK11. So it's really hard to say from that aspect what's going on. But yeah, I would like to see something like that. I'm really interested to see what his fatalities are going to look like. He always has the most original fatalities. I'm definitely not biased in any way towards Quan Chi, but his fatalities are just so awesome all the time. Like the one in this game where he like pulls you into the sword, it's actually sick. So that being said, I just hope I see some really original, cool stuff. I'm excited for Quan Chi. I'm stoked for this weekend. Hopefully I'll get a chance to actually watch it live and react live. So yeah. That's really all I have to say for my hopes and dreams for Quan Chi. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But I figure, while we're here, why don't we see if we can play some games of MKX, like the good old days, you know? Stretch the old Quan legs a bit.
Who dares disturb me?
What of my proposed alliance?
Here is my answer. Round one.
I love that intro. It's not as good as the reptile intro, though. See how crispy my combos are here. Enemy zone, Molina. Right, there's a run button. I don't need to dash. Oh, my movement is not great. Sit on my face, please. Oh, whoops. Oh, that sucks to drop. You hate spending meter on a combo that you drop. The reeds! Still got it. Bonk.
Your death approaches.
Your death approaches. Man, I can't believe they changed his voice actor. That was sick. Except I hit on the same frame, so it became a mid. Roll. Not quite what I was expecting, but... break. Brutality! I hope Quan has some decent armor in MK1, I really do. It was just such a pain playing like one of the few characters without great armor in this game.
Round one.
Okay, Jason. Use my little portal to steal the meter. And we're going to use a special move at the end. Oh! No, chooses not to resurrect. That was smart. That was going to be a large comeback. Jump. Oh, or not. Armored mix. Ooh, unfortunate. Oh, see, I was using that one to try and steal the meter. Okay. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, now it has to come back to life. What's the read here? Skull to the face is the read. Still got it. Still got it. It ain't pretty, but it's Quan Chi.
Quan Chi wins.
Warlock time.
Round 1.
Okie dokie, what do we do with Warlock? I tell you what we do, we try and go for a restand, and then we mix. Oh, that was successful. Oh, wow. Oh, the Goro Stomp, not the Goro Stomp. Jump over, make this a little bit easier. And we dropped it. Sick. Boom, boom, boom. Little out of practice of the Warlock. But we have to use the kick in the butt. Ready?
Round 2. Fight.
Kick in the butt. With punish. Have you guessed correctly? You did. Well done. Where are you going? Where are you going, Goro? Can you do it again? No. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Vortex. And... aw, no brutality?
Quan Chi wins.
So there's a little maybe surprise dose of Quan that you weren't expecting to get today. A little bit of a flashback there. I am excited for the Superior Sorcerer. All those out there that say that Shang Tsung is the Superior Sorcerer, stop that. Stop that right now. Love that. That was posted by Hater in the Bonehawk Discord. I had to find a way to use it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like because it really helps me out. And subscribe if you haven't, because we make new videos almost every single day. Hashtag Bonehawks, all that stuff, now that you know what it means. We'll see all you Bonehawks in the next video.
Accept your death.